in and get ready to blast off. Here are 12 amazing space facts proving life on Earth is boring. Well, let's be honest, maybe boring in comparison is more accurate. You see, outer space is amazing by its sheer size, the trillions of massive objects it accommodates, and the many secrets it holds, some of which you're about to find out. Keep on watching to discover the story behind Earth's moon, how a single teaspoon can weigh 1 billion tons, and how our galaxy is heading on a deadly collision, along with other incredible facts. Don't forget to click the subscribe button and turn on notifications to join us on the bright side of life. Counting down from number 12. Blue sunset on Mars. Now, on Earth, people are used to a beautiful sunset that's painted in hues of orange, red, and yellow. On Mars, however, the normally pinkish-red sky turns blue as the sun goes down under the horizon. It's because Mars is much farther away from the sun than Earth, making the sunlight less intense. The fine dust in the Martian atmosphere absorbs the blue light and gets rid of the warmer colors that you typically see on Earth. Whether it's blue or yellow, both sunsets look spectacular. Number 11. Full exploration of the planets. Humans have been exploring space for over 60 years, and the effort has certainly paid off. All the planets in our solar system have now been explored, even the dwarf planets of Pluto and Ceres. Most of the exploration was done by NASA's Voyager program, which began in 1977. Voyager 1 and 2 collected information on the planets, their moons, and their unique system of rings and magnetic fields. These twin spacecraft continue to send data back to Earth, and Voyager 1 is currently in interstellar space. Number 10. Giant water reservoir. In 2011, astronomers discovered an enormous water reservoir simply floating in space around a supermassive black hole called a quasar. Floating water vapors have been found throughout the universe, but they aren't that common. This particular reservoir holds around 140 trillion times the amount of water in Earth's oceans. It's one of the oldest, largest, and at more than 12 billion light-years away, it's the farthest known to humankind. Number 9. Sound in space. On Earth, sound waves make air molecules vibrate, which is why we're able to hear sound. Other planets and moons allow sound to travel through mediums like their atmospheres and oceans too. In space, though, it's said that there is no sound, since there aren't any molecules to vibrate and deliver sound waves. However, not all researchers agree on this, given that space isn't just a desolate vacuum. In between the emptiness, there are clouds of gas and other stray particles. So, depending on where you are, sound waves can be possible. Number 8. The hottest planet. Ow! Discovered in 2017, Kelt 9b is the hottest planet we know of. Next time you're complaining about the heat on a scorching summer day, just remember that temperatures on this planet can reach 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. That's because Kelt 9b orbits really close to its star, which is called Kelt 9. This thing is way hotter and bigger than our Sun. Experts believe that the giant star might someday evaporate the entire planet with its intense heat. Kind of a sizzling solar sauna, wouldn't you say? You wouldn't? Okay. Number 7. Space trash. Trash isn't just a problem in Earth's oceans, cities, and forests. There is a thing called space junk, which is any human-made object that's been left in space and now serves no purpose. There's also natural debris from meteoroids and other cosmic objects. There are currently over 500,000 pieces of space debris orbiting the Earth at speeds high enough to cause significant damage if they were to collide with a spacecraft or satellite. NASA does its best to track every single object to ensure that missions outside Earth can reach their destination safely. Number 6. Countless amounts of stars. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and tried to count all the stars? Yeah, good luck! Our galaxy, the Milky Way, not the candy bar, the galaxy, has about 100 billion stars, but other estimates put it at over 200 billion, since calculating the exact amount is an almost impossible task even for astronomers. As for the entire universe, there are at least a billion trillion stars. That's a 1 with 21 zeros after it. For comparison, that means there are more stars in space than there are grains of sand on all of Earth's beaches. Number 5. The Moon was a piece of Earth. When the planets in the solar system were just starting to form, Earth didn't have a moon for the longest time. It took 100 million years for our natural satellite to appear. There are several theories as to how the moon came into existence, but the prevailing one is the fission theory. Is that where somebody went fishing, caught the moon on a hook, and dragged it over into Earth's orbit? No, I made that up. The fission theory proposes that the moon was formed when an object collided with Earth, sending particles flying about. Gravity pulled the particles together, and the moon was created. It eventually settled down onto Earth's elliptical plane, which is the path that the moon orbits. Number 4. Cosmic lighthouses. Among the most spectacular-looking space objects are pulsars. Pulsars are a type of neutron star. They shoot out some of their material almost at the speed of light. Regular pulsars spin at a reasonable speed, between about 1/10 to 60 times per second. But millisecond pulsars can spin at an impressive 700 times a second, which is way too fast for the human eye to even process. As they spin, they emit a beam of radiation from their axis that looks like the light from a lighthouse. Astronomers can notice pulsars when they face Earth, since it looks like a light being shined on our planet. When the light shines elsewhere, the pulsar can't be seen. Number 3. The biggest volcano. Mars houses the biggest volcano in the solar system. While everything seems to be calm on Mars nowadays, in the past, some sort of force caused enormous volcanoes to form and erupt. One of these volcanoes is Olympus Mons. It's 16 miles tall, which is the height of 3 Mount Everests, and 374 miles across, making it about the size of Arizona. The volcano grew to such a gargantuan size because of the weak gravity on Mars and the lack of tectonic plate movement. Number 2. The Milky Way and Andromeda collision. The sky might appear pretty peaceful if you look at it from Earth, but the Milky Way is headed for a massive collision with the Andromeda Galaxy. 4 billion years from now, set your alarm, these galaxies will meet and neither will survive. Stars will be scrambled and constellations will be undone. Eventually, the two giants will merge and form an elliptical galaxy. But according to National Geographic, our Sun and Earth will survive, thank goodness. Any life forms on Earth will be treated to a splendid sight as the galaxies come together. Number 1. The densest objects in space. Neutron stars are the size of a small city, yet their mass is about 1.4 times that of the Sun. They're formed when massive stars die, and their cores collapse in on themselves. The core continues to press in on itself until all the electrons are essentially crushed together, leaving only neutrons. This makes neutron stars one of the densest objects in the universe. In fact, a single teaspoon of neutron star material would weigh 1 billion tons. Of course, getting this sample and returning it back to Earth might be a difficult task, since the gravity on a neutron star is 2 billion times stronger than the gravity on our planet. Hey, give the job to FedEx or UPS and let them worry about delivery. So, which of these facts surprised you the most? Tell us in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a like, share it with your friends, and click subscribe to stay on the bright side of life.